Hello and welcome to Offensive Coffee Studios, another solo Netflix quickie. Today we are reviewing the end of the effing world. Going to try to keep down on the swearing because don't want to swear that much. Hopefully, I might swear a little bit, who knows. But I watched every episode of this first season and I like the show. I didn't think I would. I didn't like the marketing. And Eric, our other co-host, I would say he's also our techie. He did not like the marketing, and he's not watched it. I'm the only one I think in our group who has finished the show. So we're gonna watch the trailer, and I'll give a synopsis and a dissection of every kind of episode. So let's begin.
I'm James. I'm 17, and I'm pretty sure I'm a psychopath. When I was 9, I put my hand in a deep fat fryer. I wanted to make myself feel something. School was beneath me, but it was a good place for observation and selection. I had a plan. I was going to kill someone. Hey?
Seen you skating. You're pretty shit.
Fuck off.
Working all day with my mind on fire. I can't stop thinking of you.
I kind of think I could fall in love with him.
I did not like the main two characters at first, but strangely, how much of an asshole he is and how much of a just shitty person she can be changes when you kind of learn about them. And like their home life. Like you don't really learn about James's home life that much until later in the series and after a specific event. And I liked it. I really did.
I thought she could be interesting to kill, so I pretended to fall in love with her.
Walking all day with my feet.
This is nice.
What is?
I thought probably he was gay.
You dirty prick. Let's leave this shithole town. I'm going whether you come with me or not. You in?
I didn't know where we were going, or when I was going to kill her. I punched my dad in the face and stole his car, and that felt like a good place to start.
You can literally do anything.
Do you want to go on a date?
I will have a banana split and the extra fucking spoon. Sorry, that's it, right? Marvin! Oh yeah, see if Marvin can make a banana split for me, you fucking... Bye, Marvin!
I like her attitude, and this series gets dark quick. Like, the stepdad of Alyssa is a prick. Like, straight up, I wanted to punch him. And he's not meant to be likable, he's not likable, there's nothing likable about him. The mom, on the other hand, as you learn, her dad is a complete, just asshole. And through it all, you kind of learn that the mom wasn't as bad as you thought she was. And neither is James's dad. You kind of see him as this unfunny dad who... he's not bad or anything. He's just kind of there. But through it all, you kind of learn more and more about them. And I'll wait till the end for the more spoiler stuff.
It seemed that Alyssa had some issues.
I feel safe with James.
Being with Alyssa had started to make me feel things. I didn't like it at all.
Have you ever eaten a pussy before?
Oh,
You don't register the important moments as they happen. You only see that they were important when you look back.
Seatbelts.
Fuck seatbelts. Take your top off.
Stop.
Do you think it's going to explode?
It's not a film.
I might be able to fix it. We can't just leave it here.
Do you reckon you can still fix it?
Why is no one stopping?
Probably because you've got your tits out. No one stops for weirdos except other weirdos.
Do you want to lift?
Come on.
I am going to be so fucked off if we get murdered.
Alright, so back to the spoiler. So that guy that was picking him in the van, I'll start there. creepy ass guy, like pedophile. And you notice that a lot, is that these two make choices that lead them into darker places. And I wasn't sure about that at first. Every time I kept seeing, I'm like, oh, I didn't want to see that. But I keep watching, and you watch, they make these decisions, and bad things happen, but they actually grow from it. Like, James literally falls in love with Alyssa, strangely enough. And, like, when they break into some professor prick's house and stay there, they're drinking, and they try to have sex. Well, he doesn't feel anything. Couldn't get a boner. So she goes around and finds someone else. Couldn't sleep with that guy either. I think I actually can't remember that detail because I was so enamored in other plot parts. But the professor comes back, and he's straight up a pedophile, trying to like attack Alyssa, and James kills him. And that's he's like, oh shit, and throws up. Like, he was not meant cut out for this. And so James actually does kill someone. And then it's like, it starts out as a rebellious teenage girl meets psychopath. And I thought, oh, that's all it was going to be. But those two characters grow through this first season. And I didn't think that was going to happen, or that I was going to actually like this show, but it was a surprise. I actually really enjoyed it. And then you had the two other police, I can't remember their names, but what's her name? There's one that's trying to be funny all the time or try to be nice, and the other one's just she's a cold-hearted policewoman, doesn't care. And I liked, God, I can't remember her name, but one of them wants to help the kids because she sees that their lives have been fucked up. And James's mother commits suicide in front of him. Alyssa's stepfather is a royal prick, and the mom doesn't do anything. The dad's gone. They're on the road trip to the dad, who is a pot-smoking, drinking alcoholic who has multiple kids who he's just stayed away from. And the one thing Alyssa thought, her dad always remembered her by giving her a card for her birthday every year without fail. It was the mom. And the ending. Alright, this is going to spoiler. The police come, they knock her out. Alyssa stabs the dad, and the dad removes the knife, and he's bleeding out. I don't know if he dies. I didn't really catch that. I think he just passed out. And Alyssa and him are running to the beach towards the boat, and he's telling her, just tell him I kidnapped you, and just smacks her across the face with a gun, and just starts running. And he gets out their ways, they're shooting at him, and then you hear the bullet sound effect going, and then it cuts to black. Oh, that cliffhanger. I watched this all just straight through. Didn't take a break, didn't every episode. I really like this show. And I don't know why. Because I hated the marketing. I hated, when I first got introduced to characters, I didn't really like them. But I think it's a really good character study. I think I really like how the pacing of the show went, the action, and just the show itself did, I don't know why, but it's just, it was exciting. Excuse me. It was exciting. And I really hope there's a second season, because I want to know what happens next. So my verdict on this... Oh, this is a tough one. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. And that's because I liked it. There's a couple things here and there that just didn't work. And some of the parts were really awkward. Like, it was a mood wrecker awkwardness. So 7 out of 10. And I really like the show. I recommend it. If it's not for everyone. But if you want a funny / twisted / gets really dark sometimes and character study of a show, I'd recommend it. But not for everyone. So that's where I think I'm going to end this Netflix quickie review. I hope to see you all next time on Offensive Coffee Studios. Ciao.